Hi, welcome to HR Resonance channel. My dear subscribers and viewers, I hope by this time you have seen one of my videos on employee engagement, which I said it will be in two parts. First part of video already released, and now I am before you with a second part. I'm sure in first part, what are all the contributing factors for employee engagement I brought out. Now in this second part of the video, in continuation of that, what are other further stimulating factors in employee engagement I am going to deliberate. And this employee engagement is a deep long-term connection to the organization. That's what I said. It is a bonding. And engaged employees are normally productive. That is the greatest advantage in employee engagement. And how can leaders engage employees' brains, hearts, and hands? The ways are how employee engagement. That's what the employee engagement. What are all other further stimulating and contributing factors in addition to the already stated in the first video? Further, some more factors are contributions. People want to know that their inputs matters and that they are contributing to the organization's success in a very meaningful and useful way. First, an employee's understanding of the connection between their work as operationalized by the specific job, relevant behaviors, and the strategic objectives of the company had a positive impact on the job performance. I hope which you will all agree. Secondly, an employee's attitude towards the job and the company, it has the greatest impact on loyalty and also customer service than all other employee factors combined. And thirdly, improvements in employee attitude, which will lead to improvements in job relevant behavior. This will in turn increase the customer satisfaction and an improvement in the overall growth. To say in sum, good leaders help people see, feel how they are contributing to the organization's success and future. So one more contributing factor is control. Control, what it means is employees value control over the flow and the pace of their jobs, and leaders can create opportunities for the employees to exercise this control. Do leaders consult with their employees with regard to their needs? That is first point. Are leaders flexible and attuned to the needs of the employees as well as the organization? Do leaders involve employees in decision making, particularly when employees will be directly affected by the decision? Do employees have a say in setting goals or milestones that are deemed important? Are employees able to voice their ideas? And does leadership show that contributions are valued? So these are all very important factors. I have come across in some of the organizations, whatever the employees contribute, some of the leaders they keep for themselves. Even they not acknowledge, even they don't say, they keep for themselves and they take the credit, which may be the wrong. A feeling of being in on things and being given opportunities to participate in decision making often reduces for the employees the stress, and further it also creates trust and a culture where people want to take ownership of problems and their solutions. Ultimately, what any process it should be owned by the people. They should be involved. They should make the part and parcel of the decision. Then only people initiatives will be successful. There are numerous examples of organizations whose implementation of an open book management style and creating room for employees to contribute to making decisions had a positive effect on engagement and organizational performance. So that is where the employees here it should be involved and control is in this sense one has to understand and modulate. One more contributing factor is collaboration or collaborate. Most of the studies show that when employees work in teams, have the trust and cooperation of their team members, and they outperform individuals and teams which lack good relationships. Great leaders are team builders and they create an environment that fosters trust and collaboration. Trust and collaboration is most important at every level and at all time. And some more surveys indicate that being cared about by colleagues is a strong predictor of employee engagement, and thus a collaboration on organizational, departmental, and group goals while excluding individuals pursuing their self-interest. So that is what very, very important. We have come across in some organizations, self-interest will be there, or preoccupied or self-interest people will be there, or group will be there, which will they will all know. Collaboration is most important factor which will contribute for engagement. Then credibility. Credibility is also one of the relevant factors which will really help in good engagement. That is, leaders should strive to maintain a company's reputation and demonstrate high standards. People want to be proud of their jobs, their performance, and their organization, which should be all the time talked, acknowledged repeatedly, and they should be all the time highlighted. One more contributing factor is the confidence. Confidence, good leaders help create confidence in a company. How? By being exemplaries of high ethical and performance standards. Leadership with major challenges of regaining public trust and fostering employee engagement. So this confidence will really help the employee to achieve, take the ownership, and do the needful and ultimately successful. So creation of this confidence is also one of the regular tasks which one has to do in that. Well, friends, thus leadership should actively try all the time to identify the level of engagement in their organization, which is a continuous process. However, it is a both side. The employee should also make an effort along with the leader and find the reasons behind the lack of full engagement. Strive to eliminate those reasons which are all negative elements or the reasons for non-engagement, and implement behavioral strategies that will facilitate full and heartful engagement. These efforts should be ongoing. It is not any one time or any time for all that. All the time and required levels and required time and circumstances, it is all needed. Employees engagement is hard to achieve and sustain, though it is easy to talk, but it is difficult and challenge to achieve and sustain. Sustenance is more important. So for that, all the time giving the responsibilities, holding the persons responsible, accountability, involving them, taking them in the confidence, and so many other factors that will all contribute, which leader should exercise by all means and see that that sustenance will all the time available and will continue, and all the time this will all continue. Well, thus engaged employees advocates and speak highly of their company to family and friends. And further, they encourage other employees around them to do their best. So this is a contagious, good contagious, which will help. This is an advantage of employee engagement, and these are all some of the good characters of engaged employees in a positive way. Well, having seen the so far contributing factors for the good employee engagement, let me complete the presentation with the factors of disengaged employees also. Then only that will all complete. Friends, disengaged employees, they are essentially checked out and they don't bring any passion, energy, or any enthusiasm to their role or business. But it is an actively disengaged employees who represent the real threat. They are real threat because they may spoil or they may become the hurdle. Actively disengaged employees are not simply unhappy at work. This is one more problem which will really become the hurdle and obstacle. Barely engaged employees feel indifferent towards their place of employment. So which has to be find out and do the needful for taking out or keeping away. Disengaged employees, they are disconnected from the mission, goals, and future of the organization. So this is what most important. All the time, effort should be there, and necessary initiatives, whatever to be needed, all has to be done. This is how the disengaged employees are employee can be seen. Well, friends, having seen engaged and disengaged employees, and this initiative play a very important role. Well, friends, having seen the first video and also now, thank you very much for your patient listening and viewing of this subsequent second video on employee engagement. If the information provided you is useful and if it is anyway it is helpful for you, it is my pleasure. And if you feel it is so helpful for you and supportive for you, circulate this to all your teams, employees, and to all the needy. Share and also post your comments in the comment box. At the same time, don't forget to subscribe to our HR Resonance channel. And further, wait for our various other educational and useful videos in the days to come. Till then, thank you very much, friends, for viewing and seeing this video patiently. All the best. Good day.